right, so we're here with Josh from Vespa Club of America, which until about 5 minutes ago I did not know was a thing.
I did not know it was real.
So
fair.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So we'll help advertise. We'll do that.
Great,
so,
thanks.
so tell us about Vespa Club of America, because as I said, we didn't know this was a thing until now.
Yeah, so the Vespa Club of America was founded in 1993, and at the time,
Post Piaggio era.
yeah, post Piaggio era, right? So there was no OEM to help us with anything, so we did it all ourselves.
And the Vespa name in America at the time was super dead.
Yeah, it was super dead, except for the hardcore guys like myself who have been riding since the 80s,
Sure.
right? Keeping that name alive. So,
Sure.
so that's really, so we think of ourselves as a real enthusiast group. Today, the Vespa Club of America is the only non-OEM sponsored user group.
I was going to say, usually the OEMs, they're like, hey, join our user group. You smell like money.
Right, yeah. And so oddly enough, in 2000, I was in Germany, and Piaggio was thinking about coming back to America, and they had this great idea to do a World Vespa Club, which there already was one, except it was falling apart because there was some corruption.
Corruption due to rust or due to too much
Not
wine?
corrosion.
No.
Corruption.
Yeah, not
okay.
corrosion, corruption. So there was the Federation of International Vespa was the group, and
Just double checking if that spelled anything dirty.
yeah, no.
Try really hard to
Jack,
ignore
You're
him.
trying to give me some love.
Just try really hard to
no.
ignore him.
So there were some unscrupulous things. So Piaggio, which sponsored that club, shut it down, and they were going to launch this new club, and they were going to use the introduction back into America to launch that club.
Our new uncorrupt club. We
Right,
started this time.
right. Still run by Piaggio, but less corrupt. And when they got here, the marketing department just scrapped that whole thing. So we were still doing our thing, which was great.
Yeah.
And now there's the Vespa World Club, which we are a member.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of local clubs. in
Yeah,
the Vespa
and
world.
it actually, I'll tell you, the only reason any of that exists is so that the Vespa clubs can use the Vespa name without being sued.
Oh, interesting.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, because it's a trademark type of thing. Ah.
Right?
okay.
And if you talk to Piaggio, who they're supposed to be here, if you talk to Piaggio, they're really like, it's all about the brand.
But wait a damn second. How can it be about the brand? Because I get my parts for my Vespa in a bag that has Vespa, Guzzi, Piaggio, and Aprilia on the
Well,
bag.
because Piaggio owns Aprilia,
Well, I know they own them
Guzzi,
all, but
yeah.
like it's all about the brand. But all the brands are on the bag, so
Yeah.
we're just going for like a shotgun. Okay, so speaking to us, your target market, who did not know you existed until a minute ago, but
absolutely.
Vespa all the time. Why do we want to join? What does joining the club get us? What advantages does it convey?
Well, really, the
Cool
whole
shirts.
purpose of the club is to promote the culture, right? And it's the club's belief, or my belief, that the culture of riding Vespas really comes down to that camaraderie, right? So you buy your Vespa, you find your local club, or you start your local club, which we're in the process of starting regional chapters at the moment. So you join that group, and then suddenly, like, fall comes, right? Especially in Detroit. And you're like, well, man, everybody's riding still. I want to keep riding. And so you have to figure out, like, you need heavier gloves, and you need a full-face helmet, because riding in the cold actually sucks in a three-quarter helmet or whatever, right? So it's about building that community and being a part of something. It's our belief that if you belong to that community, you're 80% more likely to ride in the case you fall down, right? Your comrades will be like, hey man, we all fall down, let's get up, let's go ride.
Now we should
and
ride.
you get a ride, right? You're gonna blow through your bike, right? Like maybe you bought a 50. I don't know why you might have, right? But then you'll be like, oh, everybody else is going faster than me. Maybe I'll go to 150, or maybe I'll make that big leap and I'll go for the 300.
Ooh.
And right.
Yours is a
And-
250?
It's 200.
200.
Yeah, the 200. Oh, so yours is old.
200 GT, yeah.
Yeah. That was my first modern bike, was a GT200. Yeah, which I put a Molossi kit on, and I destroyed. Boom. No, actually, all the spines just tore off the main drive, and then it wasn't worth fixing.
Yeah, right.
So
I'm
there's
still
that.
riding a AT4
Yeah.
and burned through the roller belt and had to put a new one in, and I lost 5 to 10 miles of the top speed.
Yeah, but like, it's actually easier to work on the new bikes because it's really either your rollers or your belt that go wrong versus like these. Even though, like any vehicle, there's three things. Does it have gas? right? Doesn't have compression.
And is there a spark?
Right, is there a spark, right? And once you're past that, but it's harder to diagnose those things on the modern bikes.
Right.
But back to your question about why join the club.
Yeah.
So there's a community, right? When you join the club, you get a membership card with your name on it. It's a real like credit card looking thing. It also entitles you to a bunch of discounts on about 23 different manufacturers, from earplugs to SIP, which is a German parts company. You get a patch, 2 stickers, you get the monthly newsletter, you get a very heavy discount to attend Omera Vespa, which is in Lake Geneva this year. Next year. What else?
So I gotta ask you though. So you meet friends and they encourage you to keep riding after you drop your Vespa once. What about those of us who like the barn finds? You know, like I'm a carp about motorcycles. I'm a bottom feeder. Like I need people to not want to ride and just let it sit in the garage for 2 years and go, I don't know what to do, so I can come and.
So again, like that, we really encourage that as well, right? And what we do there is, so now you have this whole network of people. So
helping you carp more efficiently.
So right. So you like, especially like with Facebook, right? Somebody will post like, hey, here's this bike in my neck of the woods, like, do you want it? And like it's low and you're like, yeah, I want it, and you figure out how that works, right? And then there's a guy in our community, his name is Denver James. He actually doesn't live in Denver anymore, but for the right price of $400, he will transport a bike anywhere in the US.
Nice. Cool. Well, hey, thanks for your time, man.
Yeah, thanks.
And we'll look at those membership brochures.
Yeah, and we're doing more to add perks. We're looking at adding roadside assistance and not changing the price of the membership. So my membership is $35 a year. We're going to offer roadside assistance and still keep that price point.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great
And we're going to be offering insurance to local clubs so they can host their events and not worry about getting sued.
That would be a good thing. Yay, not getting sued.
Yeah.
Go Vespa.
Yeah.
Go Vespa.
Well, that's their logo right now. That's
Go
their
Vespa?
slogan. It's Go
Oh, really?
Vespa. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
They
Are we
were
about to get
I knew
sued?
that. I knew that.
No.
Go Vespa, TM.
Okay, so one last question I got to ask the judge.
Sure.
What do you have in your barn?
Oh.
I mean, like now.
It doesn't matter if it's running or not.
Running is optional.
Yeah, no. I actually have, I'll just tell you one, and you can guess what the other 15 are. I have the third oldest Vespa in the world.
Wow. Okay. I don't even know where to start with that. I don't know the history well enough. I'm a noob.
Yeah, 1946.
1946.
Yeah, the engine number is 666.
Oh, God.
Which is rad.
Yeah.
Right?
I have a poster of the whole chronology of all the Vespa editions since the beginning, so I'm going to go home and check that out.
She's
It's
gonna
at the
go
top.
study.
It's like the third or fourth one in.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, so mine is the third oldest production
Okay.
bike ever made.
Cool. But do you have, just for the sake of argument, an orange SS 180 with a P sticker on it?
I don't have an orange SS 180. I have a orange Vespa Primavera.
Okay.
That's themed to the Tokyo Giants.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Thanks for your time, Josh.
Yeah, thank
That
you.
was awesome.
Thank you.